Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor. Oh my gosh, that scared me. I'm so sorry. Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Jethro Woodall. Here is a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment during this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. Now let's get right into what's happening in the news today. Today, Tuesday, is day 2 of the week-long International Week of Deaf People celebration, which has been celebrated every year for the past 70 years during the last full week of September. This year's theme is celebrating thriving deaf communities. And today's sub-theme is sustainable deaf leadership. According to the World Federation of the Deaf, WFD, deaf communities all over the world have rolled up their sleeves and organized into associations focused on fighting for and advancing human rights for deaf people. My cat wants to jump on and be on the news. Here's the official video from WFD's website explaining how you can help support and sustain these grassroots organizations. Tuesday, September 21st, 2021. Sustainable Deaf Leadership. Deaf communities throughout the world have organized into representative associations to advance their human rights. These organizations require funding, capacity building, and empowerment to carry out the principle of nothing about us without us. Support the WFD by donating to our human rights work. You can also support it by signing our charter on sign language rights for all. According to a Johns Hopkins University report, more than 675,400 people in the United States have died from the coronavirus, which is more people than the number of people who died in the 1918 influenza pandemic. The findings from Johns Hopkins also says just over 1,900 people are dying every day from COVID-19. Health officials say the best way to prevent reaching the million death milestone is to get more people vaccinated. The Biden administration has announced starting in November, fully vaccinated people traveling into the U.S. from the UK, the European Union, and other countries will finally be allowed to enter American soil once again. And under the new rules, they will not be quarantined. The travel industry is celebrating the news. As airlines, hotels, and travel agencies are all hoping this will help them recover from huge economic losses during the pandemic. crisis is developing at the southern U.S. border under the Del Rio International Bridge in Texas. That's where nearly 20,000 migrants, mostly Haitians, are tightly packed in a makeshift camp, sleeping in the dirt, surrounded by garbage with minimal access to food and water, all while waiting for processing and possible entry into America. The U.S. Department of Defense says it is trying to move many of the migrants to other customs and border protection processing facilities. And the American Red Cross and World Central Kitchen are helping provide supplies and meals. But other migrants will be placed on flights back to Haiti out of concern for public health during the pandemic. The Biden administration is stepping in to help with the extreme heat impacting the U.S. The administration is mobilizing the Department of Labor, the Department of Health and Human Services, the Environmental Protection Agency, and other agencies in an effort to protect workers, children, seniors, and at-risk communities. Health officials say heat is the leading weather-related cause of death in the country. So the Biden administration is working on helping people purchase air conditioning units, pay their electric bills, and making sure people have safe, healthy working conditions and cooling assistance in homes and neighborhoods. We will keep you posted on when and where you can take advantage of the heat-reducing measures. Apple's latest software update is now available, and it's packed with features to help people better focus and connect with others on Facetime. Among the biggest updates for iPhone and iPad users can be found in the Facetime group mode, which now supports a grid view that allows people to see more faces at the same time and lets users listen to music or watch streaming services together during a call. And the added FaceTime feature that gives users the ability to blur backgrounds and put users in focus, similar to the portrait mode. That's pretty interesting. Ben & Jerry's introduced a new ice cream. It's called Is Brewing. And the company says the new flavor offers more than just taste. It reflects the company's effort to support racial justice. The limited batch treat is made of cold brew coffee ice cream, marshmallow swirls, and fudge brownies. Hold on just a second. That sounds so delicious. And part of the proceeds from it will go to groups that advocate for communities of color. The company is also encouraging people to sign the petition on their website in support of the People's Response Act. That is a federal civil rights bill that will support state and local governments in changing the country's public safety policies. Oh, but that ice cream. Sign1News will be broadcasting live updates Monday through Friday. Then this Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, join us for a live panel of diverse guests to discuss the hot topics of the week. Again, be sure to post your thoughts and comments at any time during any of the live shows. We might even share your comment. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Apple Watch, Amazon, and Roku. Have a wonderful day. Oh, I'm looking forward to that ice cream.